That dear students, today we'll take geometry, similarity. Now we have come up to page 25, problem set 1.4. From that problem practice set, we have solved few sums and other sums were given for homework. I hope that you must have done this. Today, let us start problem set 1, and there are few sums which you may find difficult. I am going to explain these few sums. Among them, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th, these are going to solve. The other sums, they are given for activities you try to solve. So today let us take first 7th sum. Yeah, diagram is given. Here in triangle ABC, DE is parallel to AB. Now, if D is parallel to AB, we know that if a side is parallel to if a line is parallel to one of the sides of a triangle, then it divides other two sides in the same ratio. And therefore, we can write here BPT theorem, and we have to find the value of x here. So, according to BPT theorem, we are given that AB and D parallel. This is given. Therefore, we can write AD upon B is equal to DC upon C. Now here we can take cross multiplication. So substitute the values 5 upon B is x is equal to 3 upon 66.4 minus x. Write a result BPT. Now by taking cross multiplication, we can get the value of x. But I would like to tell you one more method. Let us suppose k, and therefore 5 upon x plus 3 upon x plus 6.4 minus x is also equal to k. So this is equal ratio theorem method, equal ratio theorem. And therefore k is equal to 8 upon 6.4, because plus x minus x cancel. So this is also k and this is also k, and therefore we get 5 upon x is equal to 8 upon 6.4. Therefore 5 upon x is equal to, let's shift decimal point by one digit, and in numerator write 10, and therefore 8 ones are 8 and 0, and 8 8s are 64. Again 2 4s are 8 and 2 5s are 10, and therefore 5 upon x is equal to 5 upon 4. So by cross multiplication we get 5 cancel and x equal to 4, and therefore B is equal to 4. So we got B 4. See the method here, right? We have taken equal ratio theorem instead of taking cross multiplication. This is easy method. Stop. So on page 28, let us take its sum. Now its sum diagram is given in this way, and here they are given AB 60, BC 70, CD 80, and here PS is given total PS is given 280, and we have to find PQ, QR and RS. This we have to find. Now here are AP, BQ, CR and SD. These are parallel because they are perpendicular to one line. So let's start. Proof. Now here AF perpendicular to AD, BQ also perpendicular to AD, CR perpendicular to AD, and SD also perpendicular to AD. So all are perpendicular to AD, and therefore they are parallel, and therefore AF parallel to BQ parallel to CR parallel to SD. Since they are parallel, and that's why these gaps are in same proportion, and therefore we can write AB upon PQ is equal to BC upon QR. BC upon QR equal to CD upon SR equal to K, suppose K. Then by equality ratio theorem, we know that if we take the sum of these three in numerator, then we have to take the sum of these three denominator. So AB plus BC plus CD upon PQ plus QR plus SR, and therefore K is equal to AB, but AB is given 60, so let's write equation AB 60. BC is 70, so let's write here 70. CD is 80, so let's write it 80. Upon PQ plus QR plus SR, so PQ plus QR plus SR is equal to SP, and they given SP, total SP 280. So here 16 plus 70 plus 80 is 210 upon SP is 280. 0 cancel, and we get 7 3s are 21 and 7 4s are 28, and therefore K is equal to 3 upon 4. And therefore we know that each ratio is 3 upon 4, and therefore AB upon PQ is 3 upon 4, but AB is given, they are given AB 60, and therefore 60 upon PQ is 3 upon 4, and therefore PQ is equal to 60 into 4 upon 3, and therefore PQ is equal to 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are, and that equal to 80. Similarly, BC upon QR equal to K, and K is equal to 3 upon 4, so BC equal to 70, so 70 upon QR is equal to 3 upon 4, and therefore QR equal to 70 into 4 upon 3, and therefore QR equal to, so here we cannot divide by 3, so 7 into 4 280 upon 3. Now next, let's find the next one, RS. So CD upon SR is also 3 upon 4, because each ratio is 3 upon 4, and therefore CD is 80 upon SR equal to 3 upon 4, and therefore SR equal to 80 into 4 upon 3, so SR equal to 8 4s are 32, 320 upon 3. Now let us take 10 sum on page 29. Diagram is given here. In 10 sum, in triangle ABC, BX is a bisector of angle ABC, and CX is a bisector of angle ACB, and they are given AB 5, AC 4, and BC 6. and we have to find the ratio x upon b xy. This ratio we have to find. Now say how to find. Solution now. Solution. We know that dx is angle bisector. So first dx is angle bisector of angle ABC, and therefore since dx in triangle ABY, dx is angle bisector of angle ABY, or we can say ABC. So we can write by angle bisector theorem AB upon BY. AB upon BY equal to AX upon XY. Upon XY. So result angle bisector of triangle ABY. Similarly, CX is angle bisector of angle ACY of this triangle. So here CY, raise CY, angle bisector of angle ACY in triangle ACY, and therefore we can write AC upon CY, AC upon CY is equal to, so AC upon CY equal to AX upon XY, AX upon XY. Result angle bisector theorem. In second one we know that AX upon XY is AB upon BY, and fourth one AX upon XY equal to AC upon CY, and therefore we can write from third and fourth, fifth statement, therefore AB upon BY is equal to AC upon CY, and that is equal to AX upon XY. Let us suppose K is, and therefore we can write AB, K is equal to AB plus AC. So I have taken the sum of these two in numerator. If we take the sum of these two in numerator, then take sum of these two denominator. So we can write BY plus CY, and this according to equality theorem. Equality theorem. Therefore K is equal to,
हाँ दिखे दे
K is equal to AB, but AB is 5. AC, but AC is 4. Upon BY plus CY, together BY plus CY, and that is BC. And therefore 9 upon 6, because BC is 6. BC is total given 6, so 9 upon 6. So that is divided by 3. So 3 2 is 6 and 3 is 9, so 3 upon 2. And therefore we get K is equal to 3 upon 2. But K is equal to 3 upon 2, and again K is equal to this also, here, this. And therefore we can write that AB upon BY is equal to K, and K is equal to 3 upon 2, so 3 upon 2. So let us give the number from 8 and 4. From 4 and 8. Okay, but AB is given 5, so 5 upon BY is equal to 3 upon 2, and therefore BY is equal to 10 upon 3. Oh, sorry, we have to find one. Therefore, do I correct? But ax upon xy is equal to k, and k is equal to 3 upon 2, and therefore from 5th and 8th we get, therefore ax upon xy is equal to 3 upon 2. Also we can find by and cy also we can find, but they are not asked. But if it asks, then we can find by and cy separately. But since we ask ax upon xy, so ax upon xy is 3 upon 2.